Welcome to The Endless Swarm, an adaptation from our previous zombie script. We kept quite a bit the same. You've got the same gun, press X and A to load, trigger to fire, and you get 8 bullets before you have to reload. So we can see that zombie over there and fire 8 times and then reload. Alright, this is pretty cool. And you got multiple guns, so as you can see, we can support up to 8 players. We've got a nice scoreboard that you can view, and if we get shot by, gotta reload. And if we get hit, we go up there to the viewing platform. You can see we've also got a difficulty setting. The difficulty is currently at level 3. It goes up to 100. And difficulty increases depending on how many players are on. So when a new player joins, difficulty goes up by 1, and then every subsequent level of difficulty increase goes up proportionate to the number of players. So if you have 8 players online, it'll go up by 8 difficulty every 30 seconds. That's insane. Basically, that means you could be at level 100 very, very quickly. And at level 100, zombies basically instantly teleport to you, and there's just an enormous swarm because every level we're adding more zombies. This is exciting. This is pretty cool stuff. So I am so excited to show this to you. There's so much more to do, but before we go too far, let's go ahead and get hit by a zombie. Ah! So welcome to the scoreboard. At our scoreboard, you can see we made it to difficulty level 5. You can see my name. I've had perfectly 1,500 total kills across all sessions. So if you come back a day later and play another game, you can see how many you've total killed. On this round, I killed 15. We've also got a reset button, so we could restart the game, start at difficulty level 1, or if we want to continue where we left off, respawning keeps our difficulty the same. And we're back with guns, and here they come. All the zombies. You'll also notice we have a moon. And one of the unique things about our moon, even though it's a dark moon in this world because we have high fog, this moon slowly moves across. It takes 18 minutes to get across the sky, and then it comes back around and recycles. It's kind of a unique little feature, and if you're looking to add some motion to your sun or your moon, it's very easy to do. So I'd like to show that to you today. And over the next week, we're going to go through and break down all the scripts involved in making this game. So you're going to be able to, and if you have any questions about how we made this, or if you want to get a copy of the scripts, just message me on Horizon and I'd be happy to give you a copy of the scripts for you to break apart or just work on yourself. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at that moon. Welcome to Zombie Island. This is where it all takes place. Every single one of these green dots, that's where the zombies come from. You can see there's quite a few of them across the map. We've even got some that fall out of the sky. It's pretty neat. You'll also notice we have our moon here with our moon script. We're going to get to that soon, but first I wanted to start by kind of taking you through a stroll of what is in this world. How do we make it happen? And what are you going to get to see over the next week as we get deeper into each of these scripts? So first, we start with our respawn script. You see those green? That is where if someone jumps off the island, they're going to respawn back in the center of the world. The next thing we're going to see is we have our gun script. We have the same or very similar gun script and bullet script, as well as some zombie control. The scoreboard is brand new, and we've adapted these a little bit to kind of complement this version of the game. And so some new adaptions and some really great tricks for making this work well for your worlds as well. And then over here we've got our scoreboard where we have multiple text elements. We then have text controls running through our world trigger as well as our player kill triggers, and all that's coming from over here. We've then got a doorway that allows you to respawn back, that you can only click the restart trigger when all the players have died or there's only 1 or 2 left. We've left it to be kind of like a proportionate to the amount of players who are playing. All right, so here is our moon. Now, the first thing you're going to need to do to make a moon is obviously a quick script. But the moon, its motion, isn't some magical math. I mean, you could do it with math, but in this case, you see those small little green dots out there. I'll come and zoom in here. These small little triggers, we have 4 of them. There's 2 up in the sky and 1 below on either side of the island. And I've kind of arced them in this rotation. And so you can see they arc across the sky. And the moon is going to start down here, and then it slowly moves up there. And it takes 6 minutes to get from each trigger, and then when it hits the far end, it teleports back over here and resumes its path across. So how did we do it? Well, The simple way to do this is when the world is started, we're going to send an event to ourselves. We're going to send P4. This means position number 4. Now, obviously, you don't start at position number 4, but when the moon reaches position number 4, that's what we want to happen when the world is started. So what happens on position number 4? Let's scroll down to the bottom and take a look. So here, you can see when event P4 is received, we move the moon to the position 1. And so that's the position of object position 1, which is just a trigger down here below the moon. And that's on self because this script runs off the moon. Then we send event P1 to self, so that's how we loop it. We come up here, and when event P1 is received, we move to position 2 over time. And so this is the amount of time to cross, which is just a variable set to 360 seconds. And so it's going to take 360 seconds to get up to the next position, and that's on self. And then we send event P2 to self, which is also the same 360 seconds. And then when P2 is received, so on and so forth. So you see we just run the same move to position across time, then send event P3 over amount of time, and then on P3 we move to position 4 across time, and then we send event P4 across time. So the only one that's really different is P4 because this one happens instantaneously. There's no motion over time. This one, you could use motion over time if you wanted the moon to be slow to come back and come back around. Or if you wanted maybe to do a cycle in the sky or something really unique, you could do that. But this is a really simple way to create slow motion. You could continue doing this with multiple points across the map if you wanted to have like a smoother arc, or if you wanted to do maybe a more unique shape with a different type of object. Say you wanted to move a plane flying through the sky, you could do that as well. And so there's lots you can do with this, but this one specifically is designed for moons and suns. If you have any questions or you want any help, feel free to send me a message. And if you'd like to get a copy of this world's scripts, all the scripts that are running in this world, so you can try and learn them on your own time, feel free to message me in Horizon as well, and I'd love to give those to you. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Bye!